That my best friend, she a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2, 3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back. That my best friend, she a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2, 3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and
Oops. That my best friend, she a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga. That my best friend, she had 2, 3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and best friend, best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own.
What's up, goddess gang? We are back with another video, and this will make 3 videos in a row. I'm feeling blessed to be here. So we're going to be using our Kiara Sky Perfect Nude, which I did tell you guys about this in my last video. I gave you like a little preview. This is my number 18 Super 𝐜𝐚𝐻𝐿𝐴. I have had this brush for a while and she has been through it. But I love this brush, and honestly for a while I thought I was using my 20, and then I'm like, this has to be my 18, and I checked it out. Of course, that's when I was doing the other hand, the first hand. And we're using our Mango monomer, which is a fast drying monomer. However, it does have some regular monomer in there too, so it's more like a medium dry. And if you guys did see my last video, well, if you didn't, I'm going to leave it linked down below. So after this one, you can go check it out. But if you did see it, then you know that I told you guys about the temperature in the room. So earlier when I was editing this video, I noticed that around the middle finger, the temperature in the room was perfect. And then towards the end of the ring finger, it was a little bit like, it was like 73 degrees. But on the middle finger, it was about 73.5. And then, of course, like this thumb, it was like 74 degrees. The thumb was not my favorite. But I always get nervous when I use this, like any colored acrylic, especially this one. So I learned it, you guys. I'm really actually proud. Like right here, I put the bead way too low so that when I blended it in, it left like a sort of gap, and then you can see me trying to like go work it backwards, but it was already set too much, so couldn't do that. So I quickly learned like, okay, I need to set the bead higher up into the previous layers blending area. But yeah, this is essentially, well, not on this now, but you guys will see more or less that I am doing the 3 bead method. That was my challenge, was like, okay, can I do a 3 bead method? For some of the longer nails, it turns into like a 4 bead method. So, and then of course, I'm not perfect at it. I was just practicing. So I had to go in and fill in gaps and even it out. And yeah, so that's basically what this is going to consist of. I did go ahead and leave timestamps all down below, so you guys, if you get bored, like, oh, I've been watching the application, I want to skip past it, then you can go to the next step, things like that. And so yeah, how are you guys doing? I just love watching this footage so much. This is one of my favorite videos because one, I can see my growth, like, and I can see that I can understand the science of these products. And like eventually I started to realize, okay, I need to have more moist beads, and I had to like kind of get a rhythm. I don't really use acrylic that much, and I don't really have a rhythm, but for the last couple to few videos, my agenda has been, okay, let me form like a rhythm, like let me have a method of how I do my nails, like let me get serious. So I have been getting serious, and you guys can see it's turning out beautiful. And I did look at my nails today to see like, oh, are they really thick? They're not very thick. They are a little on the thicker side, which I'm not totally mad at. Because it gives them a little bit of strength. For some reason though, I always end up almost over bulking the thumbs like almost all the time. They weren't too over bulked, but I could always afford to use a little less product on my thumbs. So yeah, I don't know why I always do that, but it does feel good. Like, I guess maybe it's a subconscious thing, because if you ever bump your nail or like if anything happens, you know how to make it to where you're going to be able to withstand that. And I know when you make the thumb a little bit thicker, like, it really protects your natural nail. So probably why I do that. But yeah, so here I'm going in with the next finger, and they just get better and better. They get smoother and smoother. I learned the bead placement, and the only thing that I would say that I would like to perhaps experiment with more is just picking up larger beads, because, well, you guys can see I kind of only put like the tip, the very tip of the brush, and then my bead was way too like high up again. It wasn't that bad as the thumb, but it was still not perfect. So I was like, okay, you know, next time I'm gonna, and then of course, if the bead's not watery enough, then you end up with these ridges, or, you know, like one part looks a little bit lighter in color than the other part. So I was really learning, like, okay, I need to have moist beads, and it started to get really nice. I hope you guys love and enjoy the application. A couple of updates, because you guys know that the Span for Span giveaway entries did close yesterday, and I was so happy. It's so nice. I'm so excited that you guys will be able to try some of my favorite products, because you guys have been reaching out to me using products that I gave you simply, that I had, like, you know, laying around, that I wanted to like give away, or at the very least just, you know, get rid of and stuff like that. And the sets that I've seen, it's like, oh, that stuff's really getting put to good use, and it means a lot. So now I get to see you guys put to use some SXC cosmetics, both, well, all three: polygel, gel polish, and the gel nail art liners. So congratulations to the winners. I will be announcing the winners very shortly. But yeah, you guys, I'm so excited, and you guys are gonna see me put to use the SXC cosmetic gel nail art liners in this video, which is what I'm super excited about. So yeah, I don't know, I don't have a lot on my mind today. I know I've been on here for a few days, so I guess that the more you're on here, then the less maybe that you'll have to talk about, or like maybe you'll feel redundant, because I almost feel like a broken record. Like, okay, well, I say this stuff, but I'm just in love with, look at how buttery and juicy this application. So yeah, you guys, the filing, I left filing in yet again, and on this video I'm going to be telling you guys, like showing you guys when we get to that part of the video, so you can see. I want you guys to let me know, how would you rate yourself as far as a nail artist right now, whether you're DIY or nail tech, you know, whether you're going to school or you're just doing it as a hobby, whether you're in your 40s, 50s, or, you know, your 20s or your teens. Sometimes I see my fellow followers on Instagram posting nails that are done by like 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds. Sometimes I'm like, OMG, I'm so jealous. Like, where are their parents letting them do this? They have awesome parents. There's you guys may know if you have children especially, but there's a family called the Rush family on YouTube, and there's Callie and Corey, I think his name is. But anyways, Callie loves to do her mom's nails and her dad's nails, her sister's nails, her own nails, and she cannot be more than like, oh my goodness, she gotta be like 8 or 9 years old. I don't even know, but it's beautiful to see that. And today I was thinking about it, I'm like, I'm not necessarily jealous of the girls that start young, but I am definitely like, OMG, if I would have started young, that would be so awesome. And then I guess I sometimes get people in my DMs and they're like, you know, I just do this. I finally decided to follow something that I would love to do. And they're like way older, which is so awesome as well. But then I start to think like, Well, my daughter might end up being one of those girls that's doing the nails at 8 or 9 years old, and she's like dead serious about it. Or, you know, 13 years old, she's like really serious about it. And that's insane to imagine. So kudos to all of us. Cheers to us girls in the community. So I don't know if you all have been watching, but this application on this finger was so good. And this was the one that I told you guys that it was the perfect temperature. Not too warm, not too cold. And it was just, OMG, so pretty and beautiful. I love it. On the next nail, you guys are going to see that it went fairly well. It truly did. But the temperature was a little too low because it was taking a little long to set, which is why I guess I'm like super impatient. I think you guys will be able to see like how I start to obsess over it, and I'm really not even being patient at all. And then you can also kind of tell that the temperature is a little lower in the room because I'm easily able to work in small, watery, look, that's just beautiful. Love it. That's the artwork. But yeah, you guys, so I'm gonna let you finish watching the application, and we're going to be announcing our giveaway winners very shortly. Let me know how you all are enjoying the back-to-back uploads. You guys, I always get distracted on my voiceovers because I'm literally like obsessing over the footage because I am so proud of myself. It is so good. I'm learning how to place my bead like more upwards where it needs to be. I'm able to smooth it out. It's covering a majority of the nail. This is just the second bead. And of course, for the longer nails, then we go in with the third one and then the cuticle bead for number 4. So also comment and let me know, how is your journey going? Are you a polygel girl? Are you an acrylic girl? Are you a dip powder girl? Are you all of the above? Are you just simply like a lazy girl method type of girl, or a femi beauty method type of girl? You just want to, you know, or are you a press-on girl? I see press-on girls are very popular. I mean, they're abundant. So if you guys ever want some press-ons, just go ahead and inbox me and let me know. I can always create like some super cute sets. And then also, I haven't been getting a lot of feedback, but if you guys can let me know some video ideas that you would like to see, like, do you want to see lots of spring nails? Do you want to see flowers, butterflies, colors, abstract, you know, elegant? Like, do you want to see, you can go back and see some of my unboxing videos or some of the products that I have, like the bridal series, the pink series. I really want to do a pink series video very soon, so probably going to have one of those coming before long. Is there anything that I have used that you guys want to see me use again, or that maybe I used it but I didn't really review it? Another thing that I unboxed on my channel before was the 𝐜𝐻𝐻𝐿 mermaid flare gel polish set, I think, or something like that. Also the 𝐜𝐻𝐻𝐿 pink jelly set. Those are some favorites that I haven't gotten around to actually using. I think I mainly just unboxed them that I really want to use. So yeah, and I cannot stop looking at these nails, you guys. The ones that I'm doing right now in the video, I have them on still. They're literally so cute. This nude is obviously way too dark for my skin color. If you guys could see me taking some pictures looking like Sister Y, like bruh, this don't match your skin. But you know, hey, it's quote unquote the perfect nude by Kiara Sky. It's way too dark. It is beautiful, trust me. If I had a little bit more color to myself, I would not be complaining. This is so pretty, but it's not perfect. So comment down below and let me know some wonderful nudes, especially if you're like kind of fair complected like me and you have a nude that's like your go-to. I know that it's kind of hard to make like a versatile nude, but at the very least, you know how when they make makeup, there's like, you know, there's a fair and then there's a medium and then there's a dark. If I could just have like some kind of system like that. But I've noticed a lot of times that for my skin color, it seems like I would need to mix the dark with the light. Like, so maybe if I got a lighter Kiara Sky nude, then I could just go ahead and mix them and create like something that would match my skin. Lazy girl problems. Do not feel like doing that. Look at the application. It's so beautiful. You guys, the struggle is real. If I ever get brave enough, I will show you guys the first nails I ever created. And even doing this set, I was thinking back to the Young Nails. Well, actually, with the Young Nails speed kit that I got, I always made like really good nails. It was actually the Melody Susie. I was using a white polygel by Melody Susie on a nail form. I do not recommend that at all whatsoever. Maybe their formula has updated since then and it's more reliable, but it was sticky, tough, not smooth. It was horrible, and I was a beginner and I was using some short nail forms. It was just tragic. But the struggle is real. To come and see myself at this point, being able to do this, even though this is acrylic, it's not polygel, it just reminds me of the traumatizing experiences. I think it's because I ended up using glitter on these nails, and I had created a neon set like that way long ago. And I used the white the white Melody Susie polygel. But yeah, that's for a story time video or something, you guys. And also give me some video theme ideas, like if you would like to have like, should I eat on my channel, like should I eat with my nails, or should I create some ASMR videos, or should I do story time videos? Give me some ideas of things that you would like to see, or it doesn't even have to necessarily be on here. It can actually be on my Instagram, like reels and things like that, or going live, so on and so forth. So feel free to leave feedback. And I am going to be picking up on my activity on Instagram, so I'm going to be commenting a lot more, sharing posts, being as consistent as possible. I'm almost at the point where I just want to delete everything on my phone except for Instagram and YouTube. Like, just keep those. But that's neither here nor there, you guys. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to be Miss Professional 24/7 and definitely dedicated to this journey. It's such a great adventure. I told you guys I was going to let you watch the application, and I've still been talking to you guys. So I'm going to let you watch the application. Actually, after this, we're going to be going into filing. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy filing. I'm going to speed it up, but I'm going to keep some parts. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to be able to let you guys go for filing, because I'm going to be updating you or informing you on my filing routine. So we'll get to that part in just a moment. So even though this video is basically a giveaway announcement video and a celebration video, I wanted to use it as an opportunity to kind of let you guys in on a lot of my practices, or at least as many as possible, like with this set. So here I'm cleaning my nail brush. I do not use brush cleaner. I have bought it. I have some of it. I truly do. But I like to use acetone, because brush cleaner seems like I always end up with clumps still in my brush, or like acrylic still in my brush, and I go back to my brush, 2 weeks later or something. And it's like almost ruined, or it needs to be like, it's just a strenuous process to get it clean at that point. I used to use brush cleaner and then turn around and use acetone and just use less acetone than brush cleaner. I found that to be a waste, so I just use acetone. It works perfectly well. And I just, as you guys can see, I like move it around in there for a minute. And then I love that little bowl that I was using, because I can kind of like scrape the ends, or scrape it through the edge of the bowl. So that's awesome too. But anyways, so here we are with filing. That's how I clean my brushes. And then of course you can kind of like flatten them out so they can keep a good shape, and then they'll be ready for next time. And I usually let them sit to dry, and then I'll brush my fingers through them to make sure they're actually clean, and then I'll put them away. But all right, so I'm gonna be showing you guys also, before I get into talking about the filing routine, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to season a brand new file. When I was using this file, I was like, I'm gonna be here all day if I don't use a new file. I got these files off of, actually I think I bought them from the beauty supply or the nail supply, and they are good for like clients, like if you just want to use it and toss it. But I usually try to get them through a couple of sets, and they usually make it through like 2 sets, 2.5 sets, and of course that's on me. If it's on a client, then you basically will want to just use a new one each time. So I'm gonna be swapping it out with a brand new one because I got tired of having to go over the nail time and time again, and I wanted a crisp file. So I'm gonna show you guys how to season the file right here. And so you just take your old file and you kind of file all along the edges of the new file so that it's not so coarse and it doesn't cut your skin. And then there you are, voila, beautiful, wonderful, amazing, crisp, brand new file coming your way. So anyways, you guys, back to the real sauce. Now, when I do this, I don't know if you guys saw, but I like to try to pull the skin away from the nail, because you'll have like some acrylic that's there, or you know, it'll be a little sticky. You want to peel that away. Generally, you would want to, after application, have the client go wash their hands. And well, I don't really know if that's like protocol, but to me it makes sense for them to wash their hands. But then again, I don't really think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to wash your hands after you file. So with that being said, that's why it's so important to pull that skin back, because otherwise it will just be flush with the actual nail extension. And so when you go to file, you'll end up filing your skin instead of the nail because you don't have it separated. So first, separate all the skin from the nail. Then you can go in on the sidewalls and straighten them sidewalls out. And then while I'm straightening the sidewalls out with the coarse grit, I also like to kind of shape the sidewalls inwards, or make sure there's no excess bulk. I do that a little bit when I'm doing the sides, but I also go back towards, like, once I'm done with that part and everything and I'm done with the cuticle, then I'll go in and I'll file the sides more. And I'll also do like a vertical file to get out any imperfections. But anyways, I do the sidewalls first, and then I go and I flip the file over to the finer grit, and I go in the cuticle area. So you just want to make sure the skin's separated like you guys see, and then see how the file really gets in there, and you can get all the excess product from like anything that's spilled over or anything that was a little too bulky. And yeah, it's so beautiful. I love this filing routine, guys. It's so productive, and it works really well if you do a clean application. All right, you guys, my apologies. My kids were coming in the house from playing outside. So anyways, as you guys can see, I turned over the file and I started working on the cuticle area. I like to do that because that way when I look at the sidewalls and I see like if there's any extra bulk, or like I look down the tunnel of the nail to see like how to even it out, I don't have to worry about the cuticle area because that part's already filed and even. So that's how I do that. And then I start to kind of bring in those taper in the sidewalls, and then also make sure that the bottom of the nail, the free edge, is nice and straight, which I know on one of my fingers it wasn't freaking straight, and I was pretty sad about that, but whatever, we're not gonna talk about that anyways. And then of course I'll go through and like vertically file to get out any impurities or imperfections, and then I go in with the buffing block. So that is my filing routine, and it is wonderful. If you guys ever like, I'm going to have to ask people to give me some honest feedback on how they thought my filing was like a long time ago versus now, because a long time ago I did not have a routine. I didn't have any certain order. it would be way too complicated. It would take way too long. And to be totally honest, you guys, I recorded this this filing and everything, but when I did the other hand and I filed that hand, I actually used my e-file for the cuticles and like to taper in the sidewalls a bit, but not a whole lot, just a little, and kind of to smooth over the nail just a bit so that the filing process will go even faster with the hand file. So there's plenty of ways to do it. In a future video, I will use some cuticle bits and like, you know, the 5-in-1 bit, the fine ceramic bit, like the safety bit that I love. I have a whole bunch of bits. If you guys have been on my blog, then you should see that there's a post that I show you all of my favorite drill bits. So I will produce a video that will go with that blog where you guys can see me using all of those bits and like what I like to use them for and stuff like that. But after this, we're going to be going in with our SXC Cosmetics gel art liners, and we're going to be creating our French tips, which was so easy. I am not perfect at it yet. It takes practice to get perfect, but I always thought that I would be like so overwhelmed by trying to do it. And then one day it dawned on me and I'm like, Samantha, you draw lines all the time. If you have drawn as many lines in your life as you have, then you can do this on a freaking set of nails. Like, it will not kill you. So I finally did it. It turned out super cute. It was not perfect, but that's to be expected. It was just the first time. And then because of the way that my set was set up, I ended up covering most of the, all of them with stones anyways. So even if it wasn't 100% perfect, it never would have made a difference because I used stones anyways. So you guys will see that. And let me know how you're enjoying the video. Let me know if you have a similar filing routine, or if you think that my routine is nice, or you know what your preferences are. So drop some comments down below and let me know. But I totally love this shape. Yes, honey. Dying for it. Just so beautiful in the length. I love it. Oh my gosh. So exciting. So as you guys can see, they're turning out so adorable, and I am so proud of myself. I think I did such an amazing job, and it was so much better than I ever could have imagined. I'm definitely looking forward to perfecting this and like getting very, very good at it. But in the meantime, once we do this, we're gonna go ahead and top coat with a matte top. I've been telling myself I need to start using matte top coats sometimes. I always use shiny, and sometimes I know that my sets would look even cuter if I used a matte top coat. I just tend to be so stubborn. And here we're going in with our matte top, and I do have this matte top coat linked on my Amazon storefront if you guys want to try it. It's actually, now I can't really say I've used a lot of matte top coats, so don't get it twisted, I haven't. But I like this matte top coat. I love the consistency of it, and it's pretty reliable. So I use it well, I don't use it all the time, but every time I use matte top coat, I always use this one. And look at my nails, they're so beautiful. This is by far one of my favorite sets. It came out so effing cute. Alright you guys, so for this portion of the video, we're going to be going ahead and using our glue gel by SXC Cosmetics. As you guys can see, these nails look so cute with matte top coat, and we're going to be adding our glue gel, and then I'm going to sprinkle glitter over it. I'm working over a piece of foil, so that makes it super easy to clean up. Highly, highly recommend that. I know some people have like little containers, and that's cool too. But with the foil, I can kind of just like fold it, dump the glitter back in, and then I just blow it off like any extra glitter, and it works really quickly and easily. So I really love how this turned out. Originally, I planned to do them all the same color pink, but then I realized that it would never work because that would be a lot of glitter that I would need. So I just went ahead and did all the fingers a different color, and I'm trying out these little dollar store decals, which I love them. They're so cute. I saw them, I was like, I could totally put these on some nails. So they inspired this set, to be honest. I really just wanted to create a set that I could use them on, and at first I was just going to use the liners and have my nails just pink French tips, but I don't know. I think when I saw that the nude was like way off as far as based on my skin complexion, then I decided that maybe I should do something extra. So then I added you know, the glitter effect to kind of like make it look a little more glamorous and things like that. And then I made this a full bling, and then I did a full bling on my middle finger on the other hand, and that was basically because the color of the acrylic wasn't perfect because I didn't do a perfect application on this one. That was the very first finger that I did. So I went ahead and covered it up with rhinestones. And then on the other hand, like I had to do at least one similar. So that's what I did for that. So that's how my design was inspired. I really love the SXC Cosmetics glue gel for the stones and everything because it works very well. Like I haven't had one single thing fall off, and on some of them it's like I barely used any of that glue gel. I thought for sure that like it would fall off. No, sweetheart, it's not going anywhere. But anyways, you guys, so I am going to go ahead and announce our winners of our beautiful, wonderful, amazing Spam for Spam giveaway. Shout out to SXC Cosmetics yet again for helping us make this possible. Shout out to all of my supporters who really are just so above and beyond amazing. I think the next giveaway that I'm gonna do will be whenever I actually become monetized on YouTube. So if you guys could share my videos and, you know, post me on your story on Instagram and show some love, and I will be sure to do the same for you. I have to pause this to get the names of the winners, so I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so for our giveaway winners, and if you're a giveaway winner, just go ahead and DM me on Instagram. Here we go. Let's see. We have Tia Crumbly. I know she's gonna be so freaking excited. All right, you guys, once we spin all of them, I'm gonna tell you guys who won what, or what order we're going in. Sorry. Let's see. It's Ricky, no filter. You won a prize. Okay, let's see who else we got. Last but not least, we got Mickey Nails. OMG. I remember, I don't remember if Mickey won already a giveaway from last time. I don't think so, but the name looks familiar, so maybe, I don't know, like I know I see you, girl, on Instagram all the time. But wow, shout out to you guys. Congratulations, you guys have won one of 3 prizes from SXC Cosmetics. Thank you so much for supporting me, for engaging on my Instagram and on my YouTube, and thank you for entering the giveaway. You guys, this is really so exciting, and what was even more exciting was that I saw a lot of repeat entries. So like people who were in my first giveaway came back for my second giveaway. And you guys, I wish that you would have won 2 giveaways in a row, but we'll have to see what the odds are when we have our next giveaway. So the 3rd giveaway, which I'm going to plan that one out way in advance. So hopefully I get monetized sooner than later, but either way it goes, I will make sure that I prepare far in advance for that giveaway. So maybe I'll just announce it sooner than I actually hold it. For my next giveaway, I really want to do a giveaway that's very interactive. I know Femi has been doing giveaway collaborations where her and, you know, whoever else hosts the giveaway, they do like designs and they challenge the audience to do designs as well. And of course, I don't want to copy all of their ideas, but that truly did inspire me to say it would be so cool to have a nail design, you know, inspired giveaway where we can really, you know, put some content out there as far as either videos or, you know, Instagram posts. But not only that, we can all kind of have like these little things where we can see like, what if we all use the same thing, but, you know, we all see how we use it differently, or so on and so forth. So we'll figure all that out for the future. But for now, congratulations to the winners of the Spam for Spam giveaway, and definitely look forward to continuing to see everyone engage on the platforms so that we can all continue to grow. And would love to, you know, get to that level where we can do some giveaway collaborations amongst one another, and where we do have a strong support system, like growing and being able to welcome, you know, new DIY nail girls or beginner nail techs, or, you know, just anyone, hobbyists or enthusiasts, so on and so forth. So nevertheless, you guys are going to be able to watch me continue to deck out this set. It came out so cute. Despite the fact that the nude was not a perfect nude, it really, 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 really was a pleasure creating this set, and it made me so happy. It was so beautiful. I did not even want to add stones on the ring finger and the pinky finger because those were the 2 that I actually did perfectly. But I was like, can't not do it. I mean, I totally could have, but I didn't want to have to deal with people like, why didn't she add any stones on those fingers? Like, I would be asking the same question. It's all because of vanity. It's vanity, I tell you. But anyways, I love you guys so much. I'm going to show you guys through the rest of the video. And thank you again for so much support. Congratulations again to the winners. And I will be keeping you guys posted on how to claim your prizes, or not how to claim it, but what the process is once you claim it. So in order to claim your prize, just go ahead and DM me on Instagram, and then we'll go from there. And here is the finished product. Aren't they literally so cute? Like, just imagine my skin was darker, okay? But honestly, like, imagining that my skin was darker, I still don't really care for this cover, like this nude, too much. I don't know. I've taken a liking to these products that leave like a little tiny shimmer. It's the tiniest, 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 tiniest shimmer. And it gives the nail like a look of depth. This product, this nude, always makes me think of the practice hand fingernails. Like, tell me it doesn't make you think of that. But anyways, you guys, totally love this set. I'm gonna go paint my hands brown and take some nail fees. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. But let me know what you guys thought of this look. It turned out so beautiful, you guys. I almost did one hand blue and one hand pink because I gotta do this again. I want to do yellow, green. I want to do like some super, super, super cute looks. But I love you guys. I holla. Peace.